Hi everybody, I'm Jen Banky. Welcome back to another episode of our TESCH Talk series. Today my guest is Todd Cullen. He is the Assistant Director of the Technology Advancement and Outreach Team at Northwestern Mutual. And today we're going to talk about the Fall Experiment, which is a big event coming up in October. It's going to be held at the Wisconsin Center, and I'm really excited to learn more about it today from you. So can you just give us kind of a background on what is Fall Experiment, how did it evolve, what's kind of the history behind the event?
Yeah, absolutely. So Fall Experiment is a tech, art, gaming, and music festival that we are hosting, as you said, the Wisconsin Center. It's October 4th and 5th. It's spanning 2 days, and it's really meant to convene technologists and creatives from all around the Midwest, hopefully. Right, so we want to start in Milwaukee. We want to start with all the great talent we've got here. But really the goal is to shine a spotlight on all the great things that we've got going on in Milwaukee. And within that space of technologists and creatives, I think that's one of the most interesting ways that you can kind of collide different types of people.
Mm-hmm, definitely. So I know this is not the first year that Fall Experiment is going on. So how many other years have you guys done it, and how many people were attending? What type of people attend these events?
Yeah, so this is the second year. We kind of joke that it's, maybe we're in a year and a half. We ran a beta test or prototype last year that was on the east side of Milwaukee. That was just one day, and that day we put that together in a very short time frame, really just to test the idea. So I come from a software background, and in the software world you always want to test and iterate, figure out what's working, what's not working. It's harder to do that with an event, but that's in essence what we did. We launched that prototype. Got a lot of great data points, a lot of good feedback from people that said these were the kind of the leading indicators that said this is something that matters, this is something that people want to come to. And so we are scaling it up, and we're running it over 2 days. And it's a lot more comprehensive. It's got a little more of a specific focus. It was a little bit of a scattershot last year. We just had a lot of cool stuff living together, from wine tasting to talks on AI. But this year we'll have depth and density within different, we have 7 tracks of programming.
That's awesome.
That we'll focus on.
Yeah, that's great. I think it's awesome you're actually doing it in the Wisconsin Center too, because it's kind of, everything is in one space. It'll make it really easy for everyone to explore every part of it.
Absolutely, yeah, and that was actually based on the feedback we got last year, where it was on 5 different floors at the Peck School of Arts building, which was a great space. And we missed that space, but we wanted to have that more visceral, kind of, like I said, collision of different people and events all taking place in one spot.
That's awesome. So what have you, now that you had the beta one, and then you had the one last year, and then we had the one this year, what have you seen as far as like the impact of the event on the community?
So to me, the thing that I think is the coolest part about this is that the 7 tracks that we are developing, is each one of those tracks is being developed by a different organization or different people within the community. So to me, I think it's critical that if you're going to create something that matters, that you're building it with the community, you're getting feedback from the community, and that's what we've been doing. So for example, Generator is running our startup track, and so we'll have 2 major pitch competitions as part of that, to our product conference that we're running, which is the first time that we're running a product conference in Milwaukee, where all the world-class tech and people building great products are going to be showcasing that. And we, I think that we wouldn't have something like that for a lot of years. So I think of this as a little bit of an incubator to try new things. So when you ask, kind of how it's being built by community, there's also different people in the community who want to try different things, and they're looking for that platform to give it a go. So we have new founded events like the Student Run Business Competition that'll convene colleges from across the country focus on UN Sustainability Development Goals. So that's a new event that's happening at Fall Experiment, but maybe that spins out, maybe that becomes something new. And so I think the giving people that license to try and take risks, try different things, literally live at the event and with all the other people that care about doing that kind of thing is going to be a really cool combination.
Yeah. I love that it's more of like an open, anyone can come, people can bring their kids to it. There might be some like interactive things for the kids to do. I think that's really cool. Especially having it like on a Friday and a Saturday, it opens it up for people who want to dip out during lunch to go, to it, or Saturday they bring the family. So I'm really excited to see kind of how it takes off this year.
Yeah.
We were part of it last year too, so it's cool to be, part of the history on that too.
Absolutely.
So how can people, purchase their tickets to come and whatnot?
Yeah, so it's just at the website, fallexperiment.com. You can buy tickets on the website now. They're live. We'll continue to be adding programming. So what you see today is going to evolve.
Just a part of it.
Yeah, we've got, there's a lot that's out there right now. We have 60 plus speakers. We have 70 sessions, I think, over the course of the 2 days, over the 7 tracks. So there is a lot that's going on. And so, go out, buy your ticket. We try to price it in a way that makes it very accessible, but we also want to put a value on the tremendous work that people are putting in to put together an amazing event.
A ton of people there and the location and all of that goes into it. So that's super exciting. So I want to thank you for your time today and just sharing with us what the Fall Experiment is going to be all about this year. And it's taking place October 4th and 5th at the Wisconsin Center. So hopefully see you guys there.
Yep, see you guys there.